So, people are probably wondering, what is it? And so, to that question, my answer is we're going to talk about Otzi. Now, Otzi was very special. He had plenty of tattoos. His age is what they say is about 5,300 years. Now, a lot of people don't know about Otzi. I'm going to explain this to you. He has a very special mark called an oat on his body. Now, you might be wondering, well, what does that have to do with me? Well, let's go back to ancient Ivry. Now, if we take a look here, and I'll explain this to you. Oats were a form of marking, like almost think about branding a cattle. I don't want you to really think of it like that. In Genesis 4:15, it talks about the oat and what Cain got. Now, there was this guy, he had a certain type of mark that he branded his cattle with. So Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh had certain cattle, and he also controls Hasatan and Satan. Now, this Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh dude, he gave Cain, who was an Ish, an oat. And an oat in the ancient form was in the form of a T. The Aleph, which is the first letter there, originally looked like a bull. And then that last letter there looked like this, the Tav, which is called the oat. So this oat is very special because it's a very specific branding for this name. So any of your tattoos that you have that have this in your tattoo, then you're instantly cattle for Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, who will be pretty much your master and tells you what to do and when to think, and your money just flows from you to Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Now, that's what a lot of people want to know. They say, what is it? Oh, it. Unfortunately, they are it if they have one of these. And the joke's on them. And a lot of people say, what is it? And the question is not what is it, it's just what is oat. Because oat is pretty much it. And they make raw to evil, and they make Tov good. Tov is supposed to be like a kindness. Or now, I want you to take a deep thought because I've given you a lot of information. I want you to go look this stuff up. I want you to go study the original Ivry, the ancient Ivry. If you're wanting to know, like, the original source of this is the, I'll look it up real quick here with you. This is where I suggest that you go and research some of this stuff. It won't take that long. The books are worth it. And if you're wanting to see the ancient Tav, there's the ancient Tav. So it's literally making them into slaves of Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Now, unfortunately, once you're like castrated or say roost, you'd probably have to do surrogacy. Now, a lot of you don't know about this, but there's probably some of you that know about this with talking to other people that have had to become or use surrogate mothers. But it's just a replacing and a destroying of people. Some people didn't know any better and they got their out and they get castrated or fixed. I mean, they're not going to necessarily fix you if you're really dark, but if you're light skinned, you'll most likely be castrated. Anyways, I just thought I'd let you guys know what it is, and I hope you enjoy my video.